Look, we need to ask a serious question right up front. Are you tired of superficial AI parlor tricks? Because honestly, where is the actual ROI in super intelligence? How exactly do you extract hard cash from Fable 5 instead of just playing a digital game of Monopoly? In this explainer, we're skipping the basic fluff. We are going to interrogate the source material and uncover the exact hard-coded frameworks you need to turn raw AI power into actual revenue. Okay, let's dive into this. We are treating this explainer as a hardcore interrogation of the underlying tech architecture. We aren't just looking at what this AI can do, we're looking at how it's structurally deployed to build real functioning systems. Let's extract the exact technical pipeline used for a spectacular launch video showcased in our sources. This wasn't a simple text prompt. We're talking 17 takes across 4 distinct scenes. The model was instructed to run the 11 Labs transcription service, cut the bad takes entirely, and create a JSON edit file. From there, FFmpeg assembly physically stitches the final clip together, and it even color grades it. Then, using Figma MCP, each static frame and PNG is literally rebuilt as code. It's an absolute orchestration masterpiece. But here is where we have to push back on the impending token costs. The alpha isn't just mindlessly running the absolute most expensive model of a time. The true alpha is orchestrating Fable Low for routine tasks using Factory.ai's Droid. By delegating the heavy lifting to lower effort models for routine, volume-heavy tasks, you completely protect your margins while still maintaining super intelligent output. Let's transition to interrogating conversion rates by unpacking a fascinating multi-agent debate strategy. Look, if you want copy that actually converts, you don't ask the AI for one polite option. You force it to fight with itself. Look at the exact parameters of this backyard ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, copywriting tournament. The system was instructed to generate 8 different landing page versions. Then, it actively created 5 distinct judges. And we're talking highly specific personas here, specifically including a skeptical CFO and a distracted founder scrolling at midnight. Those judges delivered 40 total scores, completely killing the losers and merging the absolute best elements into one singular winner. The resulting copy is ruthlessly optimized. Now, what's really interesting here is how the AI aggressively pushes back when it's instructed to act like Branchesky with a strict 15-question maximum limit. During a product spec interview, when given a vague answer about why workout habit failed, the AI literally responded, "That's a horoscope answer, Greg. Give me the scene." It aggressively demands hard facts to ensure product market fit. And this relentless pushback is exactly what pivots a vague habit app idea into a hardcore functional V1 product specification document. It maps out exactly what to build: a Python Fast API, an Ape scheduler, and a calendar SMS consequence integration that literally texts you if you miss a workout. Crucially, it also forces the inclusion of 3 listed failure modes, so you know exactly how the business might collapse before you write a single line of code. Let's extract the exact metrics for our first turnkey business model, the synthetic ad agency. This is where we start turning all this raw power into a highly profitable, scalable service. Let's aggressively compare the costs here. The traditional method requires a $50,000 media spend just to learn if a direct-to-consumer ad is going to fail. The synthetic method? You charge a client $3,000 per launch, and it costs you about $100 in API tokens. How? You do this by ingesting 500 real Athletic Greens reviews, creating 6 distinct customer personas, and having them judge 50 different ad variants overnight. You deliver the absolute winning ads before a single dollar is ever spent on Facebook or Google. So the crucial point is how you can flip software creation speed into high-ticket B2B service deals. Let's look at a localized, historically non-tech industry like med spas. The monetization model is explicitly clear here. You are replacing an agonizing $80,000 enterprise custom software build with a $5,000 flat rate internal tool. The margins here are absolutely astronomical because the AI is doing the heavy lifting in a fraction of the time. Let's walk through the exact acquisition and operations pipeline. It starts with a Zoom sales call, where you ask a 12-question maximum to identify their most painful workflow. The AI performs live spec writing while they're literally still talking to you. Then you execute a 48-hour Fable build and hand over the software alongside a 1-page employee guide. The client gets instant relief and you get paid. And this brilliantly illustrates the core operational trick. The AI scopes vague messes automatically. The massive pitfall you must avoid at all costs is manually scoping the project yourself. If you try to manually define the software build, you will bleed out your profit margins. You have to let the AI interview the client and write the spec. Now we interrogate what happens when we point this system at enterprise datasets and bloated mid-size vendor chaos. This is where the really big numbers live. These are the exact corporate datasets required to either build a competitor that could frankly kill your own company or aggressively audit an existing business. You feed it your last 50 support tickets, full P&L data, the churn dashboard, 80-page vendor contracts, and 2 solid years of decision notes. The AI can process a 1 million token context window, hunting for patterns or sniffing out 8% ratchet clauses buried deep in legal PDFs. This directly leads to our contract refund contingency model. The target is mid-size vendor contracts. The action is to have the AI cross-reference 12 months of invoices against hundreds of contracts to find auto-renewals in the next 90 days and unused software seats. The payday? You charge the company $0 upfront, but you keep 25% of all the recovered cash. We are now transitioning into the mandatory high-density core review module to solidify every single metric we've extracted today. We are leaving 0 data behind. Let's rapid-fire every hard number and technical tool ripped from the source material. Your video pipeline utilizes 11 labs, JSON, FFmpeg and Figma, MCP for 17 takes, and 4 scenes. Your copy tournament demands 8 versions, 5 distinct judges, and 40 scores. The synthetic ad model replaces a $50K spend with a $3,000 launch, using $100 in tokens to judge 50 variants from 500 reviews. And the MedSpa dev model replaces an $80K build with a $5,000 flat rate generated from a strict 12-question maximum interview. If you only take away one thing today, here is the single-sentence summary on the underlying foundational logic of these business models. The true alpha lies in orchestrating low-effort automated systems for high-volume execution and aggressive scoping. Do not try to do the heavy lifting yourself. Now it's time for our hardcore debate. I want you to look at the 48-hour software model we just dissected. Is this a genius design, or is it a guaranteed disaster waiting to happen? Why? I want to know exactly what you think. Drop your answer to that debate question in the comments below. Everyone who leaves a comment will receive the complete tool list and the full mind map of these Fable 5 profit blueprints sent directly to them. See you in the comments and keep building.